everybody, and welcome to Strings and More, episode lucky number 13. I am Shanna from Lambstrings Yarn.
And I am Jaymie.
From my BKF, my best knitting friend. We are best knitting friends. Forever. Yes, this is our podcast about knitting and a little bit of spinning, some sewing now, yarn, and some product review and chit-chat about all the things. Basically all the things now, I feel like.
Yeah, all the things. A little bit of everything.
You can find us on social media. You can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry. And you can find me as Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope. And you can find my beautiful hand-dyed yarns, which as always I will show you during the podcast, at lambstrings.etsy.com. And I recently finally updated my blog, so you can go over and see all the colorways for my hand-dyed yarns at lambstrings.blogspot.com.
You done?
I don't know. Sometimes you can find me at Target. I shop there. And you can find me at my house playing with my cat in Long Island, New York. So come find me.
You just sent out an invitation to all stalkers.
You don't want to come to my
find
house.
me.
You don't want to come to my house. It smells like boiling yarn, and my dog will, I don't know, whatever. You don't want to come over. I'll come to you. You probably all live in better places than me, so I'll come to you. Where can people find you?
Nowhere.
Don't find me. I hate people. We do this too.
Yeah, we do. Lots of it. Alright, you can find me on Instagram as LeslieJeanKnits and on Ravelry as JaymieM. I'm in the process of setting up an Etsy shop. So that'll probably be LeslieJeanKnits as well, unless someone else took it. And then I'm going to message them and bother them until they get rid of that name.
Yeah. Threats work.
So, one day I will say.
So, yes, if you, welcome to our podcast. If this is your first time, then thank you so much for coming by and spending some time with us, and we hope that you like what we talk about. And if you're a returning viewer, then thank you for coming back, and we don't care if you like what we talk about. I'm just kidding. We care.
We care.
So, how was your week, Jaymie?
Pretty uneventful.
Mine too.
I guess.
We were just talking about this earlier. We were like, what are we going to talk about?
We had boring
did
weeks.
this much this
We
week.
went to the library.
Well, all right, but yes, Jaymie went to the library. Jaymie used to live in a different town, like one town over. A much nicer town, a much more artsy town, a cleaner town, sorry.
An older town, I feel like.
Town.
It's not that it's a nicer town.
The taxes are a little higher in that town.
So the taxes are a little higher.
It is literally the next town.
More uppity town.
Yeah, well, you know what, when
I suppose
I want somewhere nice to go, we go to Sayville. We go to that town because it's nicer.
I don't care if you say I don't live there anymore. Sayville, it was Sayville.
Yeah. And as many of you know, we are in Patchogue. It's all right. It's okay. Sayville's better. So Jaymie worked at their local library in Sayville. And I've always gone to the Patchogue Library because I grew up here. And so Jaymie had to go to the Patchogue Library today because she lives in this town now. And
I had to get library cards.
It's kind of...
Myself and the children.
It's kind of scuzzy there.
It's not...
All right.
It's not terrible.
We need a thesaurus.
Well, Sayville's library is brand new. So I was working in a brand new library for 3 years before I quit.
Well,
so
but Patchogue was recently renovated.
I got spoiled.
It still looks like trash. It was renovated. Yeah, they moved stuff around.
They moved stuff around.
They cleaned some stuff and they moved it around. Yeah, Patchogue's not a great library.
Bad.
No, but it was
And
funny.
everyone was-
She was
everyone
telling me,
was
she
really
was like,
nice.
she's like, I went to the Patchwork Library and Sable is so much nicer. I'm like, I feel like, we're sorry if you live here and we're, sorry. Sable's library is better.
You know, I feel like it had a lot more.
Yeah.
It's bigger, I guess.
It's bigger. It's probably just bigger and nicer.
Bigger,
Anyway.
it's brand new, and
All that stuff.
I was used to it, I guess, too.
So you took out a ton of books.
I did.
And I was saying this morning that if you are a regular follower of this podcast or if you've marathoned this podcast, then you've heard us say quite a few episodes ago that we were going to have a book of the week and a knitting tip of the week. And no sooner did we say that than we stopped doing it. I keep forgetting. We keep forgetting to do it. So Jaymie went to the library.
I went to the library.
So there will be a book today. I don't know if there'll be a tip today. There'll be 2 books.
2 books.
So, anyway, my week was similar. I did not go to the library. I did less than Jaymie. I didn't go to the library. I dyed yarn. I'm getting ready to vend at the Kings County Fiber Festival in Brooklyn, New York in like a little over a month. So between stocking the shop and I had made some skeins for the Knitting Cove in Port Jeff where they also sell my yarn and getting ready for the fiber fair. So I was just like boiling wool in the kitchen all week. That's it.
That's fun though.
I know. I went to my regular job and we lost power at my regular job, so we didn't have to deal with customers for a whole day. or air conditioning or lights. Yay. So I'm drinking mint hot chocolate. It's delicious.
It's pretty good.
It feels like Christmas.
It's not overwhelmingly minty. I'm not a big mint fan.
It's very good.
It's good.
Jamie's husband is like obsessed with that mocha mint creamer.
Something like that.
It's
mocha mint. Is it mocha mint or
mocha peppermint or whatever? It's like the Christmas creamer from Coffee Mate. So that's in here too. So it's like extra good. That's mine. I'm gonna move it because they're gonna hear that. All right. Anything else?
No. I feel like
sorry, guys. There's nothing.
I feel like last week we had so much stuff and
I
we
know.
were trying to cram it in, and this week we're like,
Well, all right. Talk about your son's birthday for a little while because that was fun.
My son had a birthday party. It was fun.
Yeah. They go as birthdays do. Yeah, well, we were rushing last week because we had to, like, get to the party. People were starting to show up when we were finishing. So, no, it was nice. We had the barbecue, and Caleb was, like, really excited. He was getting a little sick, but he seemed fine today.
Sick. Yeah, he's got a cough, but,
yeah.
I mean, it's a cough.
Well, I got
There's
to hang out
nothing
with...
we could do for that.
I got to hang out with Jamie's family, like, all day, so it was nice. It was like hanging out with your dad for hours. Yeah. It was good. It was really good. He had a good time, and we had a good time.
Yeah, we talked about Rhinebeck. My mom and
about
my aunt were
Rhinebeck.
there, and they're both knitters and
So,
crocheters, and we're all going together.
Not that you guys need this update, but Jamie's mother and Jamie's aunt are also coming with us to Rhinebeck, which we are attending. We're going to be there on Saturday, the 16th, so be there or be square, or you like won't get to hang out with us. And you want to do that. Jamie's mother and aunt decided they were going to split the driving, so we don't have to take a 5-hour train ride. Although I'm still bringing the bag I said I was going to bring, which I'll show you guys. But I am so relieved, so relieved. Ugh, I'm going to give them gas money. You're watching? I'm going to give you gas money. I'm so happy. And if they decide not to, we'll cut this out.
Hopefully we'll. No, they'll drive.
All right.
My aunt drives all over the place because she camps, so.
Oh my god. Anyway. Usually we do FOs first.
Yeah, let's talk about FOs. Oh, wait. There are none.
This many. I think this is the second podcast that we haven't had FOs. Out of 13, so we're doing really good. Don't judge us.
0. I will possibly have 2 next week.
Oh my god. You need to have 2 to make up for this week.
Yeah, right.
And hopefully I'll have a finished one because everything I'm working on is like huge and I started them like all at the same time. So I'll have like 3 finished giant ass shawls.
I have like 5 things I want to start, and I've been telling myself, no. Finish everything else first.
No.
Cast on. How dare you not do that?
Always cast on. You should always cast on. Always cast on. Who cares? No matter what.
Except I'm running out of needles.
So good.
It feels good. Just do it. Peer pressure,
It feels
Shanna.
incredible.
Peer pressure. Why are you pressuring me like this?
Because I'm a bully and you need to cast that shit on. So we don't have any FOs, so we're sorry, but we don't have any FOs.
We don't.
We have, like, a ton of whips.
We have whips,
so,
yeah.
Well, let's go. You know what? We're not going to go into whips yet. Let's talk about, like, our special thing that happened on Thursday, the September 1st.
Oh, yeah, the thing.
Yeah. Jaymie knows what I'm talking about. So, hopefully you are all with us on this, but if you're not, you can still join our Strings and More Mitt-along Cal that we have going right now, which started on Thursday, September 1st. Yay! So it's our very first Cal. We are so thrilled to be hosting it, and we are so thrilled to get some prizes for you guys. The Cal is running from September 1st to September 30th. So you'll have 1 month to complete a pair of mitts, or more than one pair of mitts, however many you can finish in that time. We will accept in our thread, which is in our Ravelry group,
And
which
there's
she
some
didn't talk
people
about.
who are actually almost done.
Yeah, today's the 3rd.
They
I've seen some
cranked
finished
those
mitts.
out.
Yeah, well, one person said she was knitting at work, which is cheating. But it's awesome cheating. I wish I could knit at work.
I wish when I did work, I always wished I could knit at work, but I could read, so it wasn't too bad.
Either way, and that's fine if you're knitting at work. It's fine. We'll accept it. Yeah, so head over to our Ravelry group, Strings and More Podcast Ravelry group, and we have 2 threads in there. One is a chatter thread, so you guys can talk to each other and us about what yarns you want to use or patterns you're thinking about doing. And we have an FO only thread, which is the thread that you have to enter with your finished objects in order to be entered into the for prizes.
Also, you could have more than one entry if you finish more than one pair of mitts. So
Correct.
Crank those babies out.
Yeah, just crank them out. They're this big. They're like this big. So we do have like some guidelines for the Cal, and that is, first of all, they can be any mitts that you want. We encourage you guys to find a pattern, knit something you've always wanted to knit or were thinking about, or thinking about giving to somebody as a gift. That's a great excuse, because Christmas is coming in no time. So our only real guidelines are it must be a knit object, because this is a knit-along, and it cannot be a simple stockinette / garter only pair of mitts. We are encouraging you to tackle lace, cable, textured stitches, ribbing,
Color work.
If you're just comfortable with ribbing,
Thrumming.
we could do that. Thrumming. All sorts of anything. It could be fingerless. They could be actual mitts where it's the one piece, or
Gloves.
finger gloves. Whatever you guys want to do, we are really excited to see what you guys are working on. So come on down there and enter. Did you start your mitts, Jaymie?
I will show you guys how far I got. Ready for this?
Don't they look incredible? I
amazing.
cannot wait to wear these. I was saying, I think it was last week or the week before. Can I try them on?
They fit you wonderfully.
They fit! I was worried that I was going to botch our own Cal. I was like, what if I don't finish, or blah, blah, blah. So, of course, I started my mitts the day before because I had work. I had a very long work day on the 1st, which I totally forgot about. So I started them the night before. But I came over and I was like, how are you doing? And she's like, I didn't start my mitts. I was worried about me.
I'm still trying to finalize my decision on which mitts I want to make. But look how beautiful that is.
I can't. I'm not allowed to say anything about that yarn.
I love it.
I love it.
I bought this at the Long Island Fiber Festival. And here, I still have the tag. There we go. Yay!
This is a color, Jamie's favorite color is green. And Jaymie had bought has bought a good amount of yarn from me before the Fiber Festival. So when she showed up to the Fiber Festival and she grabbed that one, I was like, I can't believe she never bought that one before.
Yeah,
like,
no,
this is a color that,
like...
So, but I'm really excited that you're going to use them. I can't wait to see how that knits up.
Yeah, I want to see
that. That is the Sadie sock. That's a single ply merino, 100% superwash merino base yarn. 400 yards in there, and that color is Cassiopeia.
And it's lovely. I love it.
Yeah, thanks.
It's beautiful.
And
I'm going to use...
I love it!
Start my beginning of
I took another look at the Progress Keeper, and I was like, I need another Progress Keeper.
Like, you always need more things.
I love
my
them
little
so
pumpkin
much.
pasty.
And I need more food ones. I think I'm gonna get like a hearty, like a savory food this time.
Food?
Yeah, the last time, what did I buy? I bought.
And I'm keeping it in my Mrs. Brown's bag. This is where my mitts will live, and I will start them today.
Yeah.
I've got the needles. I've got everything.
I mean, if you think about it, they're almost mitts already.
I know.
You've done so much work.
I have. I caked it.
Did you? Oh, you're
was
still
hard
finalizing your
work.
decision. You said, right?
Well, I think I'm gonna do a time to reap.
A time to reap.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty sure.
I started also a pair of mitts, like I said, the day before the Cal. But I also have, I recycled some of my MCN base in the Oracle colorway. I was really gung-ho about making a sweater in this, but it wasn't going to work out. Anyway, I'm going to do a time to reap in this when my mitts are done. So I'm really excited about that. It's my ball of yarn. That's why it looks all crinkly and weird, because I ripped the sweater out. Also has like a crumb on it from probably eating near it.
Does it have a crumb?
You guys want some pretzels? Yeah, I want some pretzels. I started the, it's going to be a lot of uhs and ums today. I wrote 0 show notes, because I was like, I'm going to remember everything. It's fine. It's all the same stuff.
I should remember my stuff, too.
The River Mitts. I'm making the River Mitts by Katie Rempe. So I'll put those up. You can really see it here. Work. And I'm using...
Hold it up to my shirt.
I know. I'm using Knit Picks Capretta for the outside of the mitts. And for the inside of the mitts, because they are double layers, I'm going to use my Sexy Librarian in the Tralala sock base, which is a merino nylon base. But anyway, I did the one. I got this far. You can't see it at all. It's pitch black.
It's black.
But it is so soft. Say what you want about Knit Picks. I would buy this again from them. I'm not a huge fan of their like wools, but this is very soft. And it's good for solid colors. It's very low cost. There's 230 yards in here, fingering weight. I am knitting them on... What am I knitting these? What the heck is this? Oh, I have to look. Size, US size 3, 3.25 millimeter, Chiagu, not Chiagao, Chiagu, circular knitting needles in the magic loop method. And these are 37 inches. It's exciting. Anyway, I'm really excited about these mitts. I'm going to try to like plow through these so that I can do a second pair and all of that. So if you're not doing this Mitt-along, then shame. This is an awesome This is an awesome cal. I like. Even if you don't like mitts, it is a great way to bang out a Christmas present for somebody.
Yes.
So, I'm keeping them. Actually, I was keeping them in 2 things because.
Why not?
I
know
that was every time.
I have allergies.
He said it with allergies. I was keeping one in. I love this bag so much. This is my Darn Yarn MN, very small zip bag. Darn Yarn MN Etsy.etsy.com.
It is really cute.
Right? It's hearts with knitting needles through them. I love. Isn't that so adorable?
I like it, yeah.
I feel like I want everything in this fabric. This would make a great, like, pillowcase or something. Like, for your knitting room. But anyway, I had them in that because it was really, really small and I was, like, taking it to work. But, normally, I'm keeping them in my brand new You So and So double zip bag. The most awesome thing ever.
And she said she's going to have these at Rhinebeck?
She said she was going to have these at Rhinebeck. So last week,
Save your money.
Save your money. Last week I was saying I was going to try to find out when and if she was going to have these available and whatnot. So she said September 18th for her shop. That she's going to try to have some of these available in 2 different sizes. So I'm so looking forward to that. I can't wait. If you weren't with us last week, I'm just going to give you one more quick look because this is a brand new design by Sarah at yousew-and-sew.com. Medium-sized bag. Actually, I can measure it because I have...
You have your tape measure.
I have a tape measure. I have to put it in a bag so the cat doesn't kick it under the stove, which she does.
On purpose?
Well, everything is under the stove. All the cat's toys are under the stove. So what is that, like 7? Like 12 by 7. So, anyway, that's one size. Like I said, it's a double zip, okay? And she's got one side is this fabric, and there's a pocket. And then the other side is this color, no pocket. But it's a double zip. So you can do 2 at a time. You can do 2 projects. This is the one I'm taking to Rhinebeck so that I can bring 2 projects with me instead of one boring one. Yeah. Because I don't think it matters. 5 hours on the train or 2 hours in the car, I'm still going to get bored with one project and want to do another one. So, I have so many You So and So bags.
And
Don't fear.
Gonna buy
There
one
will be
at
more.
Rhinebeck. Hopefully.
I'm going to buy one at Rhinebeck too.
If she has any left when we get there. We've got to go find her first.
I feel like
we're so-and-so.
Like I was at Rhinebeck last year, and I was very level-headed because I was with my mother, and my mother can't run fast. So I was very like, let's go here, let's get coffee. Okay, we're gonna see everything. Blah blah. Plus, I was there for 2 days. We spent the night. This year is your first year, and we're not spending the night.
And I can run.
And Jaymie can run. So I feel like we're gonna be online. And we're going to be like, oh, okay, what's up? This is what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. And then once they give us that little stamp,
we're going to go.
It's going to be like, pew.
Like, do they have to tell you where everyone is?
Yeah.
You have to find them?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Do I remember?
I don't know, do you?
Like yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. So, we're going to be like running all through Rhinebeck like crazy people.
I'd like to go see You So-and-so first. I want pics. I don't want to wait till too late and then
I know. Well, you know what? I think we should like bring a highlighter and like as soon as we get in, start highlighting all the good stuff. Tell your mom and your aunt like we'll be right back, and then just keep your phones on and then never see anybody again. I know. I was watching one of Sue's Periscopes, Sue Stokes from Legacy Knits. If you're not watching her podcast, her and her daughter. You should be. And if you're not following her on Periscope every morning to hear Sue's wonderful, sweet voice, like first thing in the morning, then shame, okay? Shame. You need to be watching Sue's Periscope.
I've got to figure out the Periscope business. I've got to...
I like watching. I'm not a Periscoper, but I'm a watcher. But she was saying, she's going to be at Rhinebeck also, and she would love to, like, meet everybody if you're going to be there and this and that. And I was like, listen, I'm not going to be able to find everybody. I was like, I'm just going to stand in the middle of the whatever, and I'm just going to start yelling. Like, you come find me. Ah! Like that.
I can't wait to see people.
She said to me, I could see you doing that. Like, yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah. She's like, I'll hear your accent. And
I'll hear your accent. Yeah.
Oh my God!
And be like, coffee!
We're drinking coffee and walking the dog!
We're from Long
Island! I hope you guys aren't wearing earplugs.
Yeah, as we're yelling.
So that's how you can find us at Rhinebeck.
We're going to be yelling Long Island.
Yeah. We're also going to try to podcast from there. There's a beautiful area where there's like rocks and like a nice lawn and like a nice sitting area, and the leaves are going to be
And we'll probably
all-
do like a lot of these. We're over here.
location. So yeah. Alright, so that's our cow.
Yeah, we kind of got off topic there with that. Our
That's
Knit-along.
alright.
Join it.
Join our Knit-along. Strings and more. Ravelry group. Okay, Jaymie, what else you got?
What else do I have? Let's see, my bag of goodies. Oh, this huge bag. I've shown this bag like in the beginning, I think.
Did you actually show the bag, or was it... This is a bowling bag. I think you did show it. Because I was like, I wish I had this bag.
It's just like a duffel bag, like that I got at
But it's a bowling
that store
bag.
that no longer exists. Borders.
Yeah, we did talk about this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. Like,
So what?
the
Talk
first
about
or
it
second.
again.
I love this bag. It's huge. It's massive. It's my go-to sweater bag. Whenever I'm knitting a sweater, it goes in here.
Yeah.
As I'm not currently knitting a sweater, there is no sweater in here.
I don't think either of us are currently knitting a sweater. I ordered yarn for a sweater.
You know what? I'm
I'll
going to
talk about
fess
that
up
later.
right now
Oh.
because I have something to get off my chest. So I had joined a knit-along. 2 knit-alongs, all right? This is our knit-along,
Yeah.
and we're actually both in the unicorn knit-along.
The unicorn.
The unicorn along. So my previous 2 knit-alongs was the one was with Lauren from Lolo Did It doing the Aluna shawl by Anthony Castellana. That one I could have finished, except I think we had a week left, and I only had like 2 sections. It was like this much to go. I would have had it finished, except I ran out of my color A. And it was a tonal, and at that point, I think she changed it now, but at that point, when you ordered one of Lauren's tonals, it was dyed to order.
Yeah.
So there was no way I was going to finish, because, she had to dye it, had to dry it, she had to send it over. I did finish the shawl, I've shown it, but it wasn't in time. So, that I'd like to think I didn't finish, because of things not,
They were out of your.
They were
out of your control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, I was doing the lace knit along from Rembrandt's. I've got this much done. I haven't worked on it in like 2 months.
Yeah, Jaymie was trying, or she is knitting the LeStrange cloak by...
Someone.
We don't have show notes. But, yes, it's by somebody.
Wait. It's right here.
Anyway, it's beautiful.
And it will get done.
Yeah, little chipmunk voice.
Yeah. It will get done eventually. There's no way it's going to get done in time for...
When does this knit along end?
The end of September.
Oh, you'll be alright.
Just machine
Just
it.
don't take care of your kids and just knit. Big deal.
Sleep.
It's beautiful, though.
It is. It is coming out. Like, the lace is nice. I like the yarn. I'm doing the Madelinetosh.
But I think I'll put up a picture. It's a long cardi with long sleeves. It's a lot of work. Oh, Jamie's going to put up a picture right now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Go back. Do your thing.
Wait.
Nope, do your thing.
Well, I think I passed it. Oh, yep, there it is.
And she's so, like, goth and cool.
So, let's see. It's by Saltar Bayar.
That's right.
Where is the nice, just the picture? Oh,
I don't know. There's mitts in there that I'm seeing.
Yeah, there are mitts in here.
Isn't this so exciting? You guys get to watch us flip through a book.
Yeah, right? So there's you can't see it.
Yeah, or lights. But it's beautiful.
It's very nice. You wanted to look
I
at the
do.
mitts. So, but yeah, I'm obviously not going to get it done by the end of summer, which is what, the 20th? Right?
Oh, the end of
21st
summer?
It's
Yeah, the
the end of
21st.
summer. It was the
Or the
summer knit-along
24th.
for Rembrandt's and Ravelry.
That's right.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no way. I will probably work on it this month, but not to...
The Sword of Gryffindor mitts. Can I show these?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, they were? Okay. I just saw these mitts.
Do those for the knit-along.
I'm going to knit all the mitts.
And those...
It's going to happen.
It's an unofficial Harry Potter Knits magazine. It's unofficial. Has a lot of good patterns. Even if you don't like Harry Potter, A
They
lot
don't
of
really
awesome
look Harry
patterns.
Potter.
No,
Like, some of them do.
Well, some of them very much do, and then others it's just. Oh, like there's Tiny Owl Knits.
Yeah, Tiny Owl Knits and the Slytherin or whatever. Freaking, what the heck is it? I love Tiny Owl Knits. I want to do a Tiny Owl knit along.
Yeah, the snake hat, right?
Would you guys want to do something like that? Like when we're done with the Mitt-along, doing like a Stephanie Dosen knit along, where you pick a pattern from Tiny Owl Knits and you do that.
Okay, I could do that. It's in here.
Tell us what you think about that, because that might be interesting. It's hard to think of like out of the box knit alongs.
We were talking about a stuffy along for a while.
Yeah, and I think another podcast had done that.
Oh,
I think Legacy Knits did that. So if we did that, we would have to make it a little bit different. Unless you guys want to do that again. We would. I'm into that.
We could do that. Whatever.
Can we talk about our stuffies? Our current stuffies?
Oh, yeah. For our unicorn along, right?
Were you done?
With that, yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to confess about that. It's not going to get done. Yeah, so.
Confession.
I've done 2 knit alongs. And neither one of them
She's going to do this one.
Time. The Mitt one, yeah. Ours will get done. And this
one. I'm like, this one. I feel like I'm pointing. This will get done.
That one will get done. No.
Pay no attention.
And this one will get done.
This one will get done.
Our unicorn along.
The unicorn along. Yeah.
So you show yours for. You didn't show yours last week.
I didn't show mine last week because I forgot to work on it. The week before, I was like, I'm so excited. And then I forgot. I totally forgot about it because I cast it on something new. Because I have a problem. And, so there was that. So I did work on it. Currently, the women of the Yarngasm podcast, Kristen, and Magdalena from the Wolf and Chafe podcast are hosting a unicorn along. So you pick any unicorn-related pattern, or you can use unicorn-related yarn, anything like that, and you can knit along with them until the end of September. So, of course, Jaymie and I are doing stuffies, because I need a tangible thing I can squeeze. So I did come across this I did come across the Debbie Bliss Lolli. This is coming out pretty true, actually. It's like a grayish purple.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, with some shots of neon speckles in there. So it's cotton, which is not my favorite, and I'm knitting it on size 4 needles, which is making it rough. But this is the body of my unicorn. It's just going to be a lump. So this is my unicorn's body, and actually, it knits up really cool. It doesn't knit up like a stripe. Like you would think, with those speckles or whatever, that they'd be random.
Or that it would be staggered.
Yeah, what the heck is that called?
Staggered, right?
I don't know.
The word that means that.
A word it goes like that. So I did knit some ears for it, which I haven't attached yet, and they're going to curl in like that and get attached like that. And this is the unicorn horn, which I will obviously curl and do like this. I'm really excited. I'm going to do a clay face for it. So it'll be like a stuffy, but with some other handmade qualities. Not just knitting. That's my unicorn. I didn't even put any stuffing in there yet. I don't stuff as I go. I stuff at the end.
Well, mine was crochet the amigurumi style, and I had to stuff as I go.
It's a unicorn bag I'm using.
That's good. You're using the unicorn bag.
I know. I'm feeling very complete with this cow. Molly Klein on Etsy.
So last week, I think I showed that these are done. I have all the legs done. And this was the Clop and Alley pattern by
Fran Goreham.
Can't even remember these things. This is crocheting the damn
mine's
thing,
by
and I can't
nobody.
remember it.
It's by me.
Right, well,
because I'm the one that does all the notes and stuff, so when you see misspelling, that's me. Which I had twice last week.
The body. The neck.
The neck is separate? Oh, yeah.
The neck is separate. I will sew it on the body, and then stuff it, and then sew the head on. And then the little ears.
Like this, right?
Yeah. And the head?
The head goes like, this is going to be enormous.
I think it's like this more. Like it's, yeah. It is. It's going to be huge.
Because it needs boobs.
And then it needs its boobs.
It's big.
And
oh.
I got, you had the head upside down?
I had the head backwards. It's the Exorcist unicorn. All right.
I did its little horn, which looks kind of bad by itself, but look, it's got gold.
I think it looks great.
It does look great.
But it does sparkle a little bit. Yeah, it's got that,
the window,
like Stellina
the
looking.
light from the window is really making the white, like, nothing else.
Yeah. That's all right.
So,
and you were using,
yes.
Jamie's is going to be cool. Mine's going to be a lump.
A lump.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lump. That's okay.
So
I like
what
a
am
nice creepy lump.
I am using a lot of leftover yarn that was in my mother's basement. I am using Bernat Super Saver. And the purple one was Vanna's Choice.
Yeah, an eggplant or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the hair, I am going to use my own colorway, the rainbow. And I'm going to use that for the hair. And actually, I think the skein's right there.
It is. I was going to grab it. Yeah. The skein is right here. So yeah, this is Jamie's hand-dyed yarn that her daughter fell in love with, so she knit her daughter a hat, the Barley hat, by Tin Can Knits.
Yeah, that's what this was.
That's what that is. Like the best free hat pattern ever.
She loves it.
Fits everybody.
It's what counts.
Looks good on everybody. Yeah. And she does.
This is so soft.
Yeah.
But its hair is good. Its hair and its tail. Its mane. I shouldn't say hair. I'm going to do out of this rainbow.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be magical.
And I will finish it this week. I really just have to sew everything together and get the hair on it.
The first Cal Jaymie will ever finish.
Yeah. The first one. Yay. Thank you. Thank you.
That looks so sad right now, but it's going to look good.
It does. It's in pieces. But that's okay.
We're still doing whips. In case you're joining us for the first time, or you left and came back,
whips.
We're still doing whips.
We've got to see what's happening. Wow, we've been going for 39 minutes already.
That's because we've been talking about nothing for 40 minutes.
Pretty much.
You guys are so lucky. Okay. I'm going to talk about this because I don't think that you guys have seen enough of this because it's taking me like 10 years to make this. I am still plugging along, or I'm still working on Speckled Tonic by Mary Ann Mace. Every time you guys see it, there's like less and less progress that's happening on this thing because it's huge. It's huge. So like, it's taking me like forever to do one row and then, whatever.
Wow, it is huge.
It's huge. So this is a lace shawl by Mary Ann Mace. You can't see the lace, I'm sure, because it hasn't been blocked yet. When this thing is blocked, it's going to open up like awesome. The lace is beautiful. I'm going to put a picture up so you guys can see what it actually looks like. But I had to transfer this bad boy onto like 50-inch cable needles because it's huge and it's getting bigger. So yeah. So I'm sure you can see where my progress keeper is from last week. I made about like an inch worth of progress. Go me. And the reason I only made an inch, and I would have gone a little bit further, I had been doing the lace panel for a while, and I had one more row left on this chart repeat, which is done. So I did one chart repeat since the last time I talked about this. The stitch marker is approximately, or the progress keeper is approximately halfway through the shawl. And when I went to do the last row of the last lace chart, I got like a quarter of the way through and realized that 2 rows below I had effed up the lace. Like, you do that repeat, and I don't know what I did. I screwed up the lace repeat like really bad. So it was totally gonna mess up the rest of the chart. So if you remember from the last shawl that I did, which was the 3-color cashmere shawl by Joji Locatelli, I did the exact same thing, and I love deja vu. So I was like, I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. Instead of ripping this back like I did with the other one, I basically I got to the lace repeat part, and then I pulled down 2 rows, fixed it, then worked on the 7 stitches, then did it again, fixed it, worked on 7 stitches. There's like 6,000 stitches on this thing, so that took me about an hour. But I would have gotten so much more done. I was like, you know...
Were you cursing the whole time you were doing it?
You know when you get so frustrated with something, your body just starts overheating, like, right away? Like, you know? And you're like, before you know how pissed you are at yourself, your, like, mustache sweats. That's what happened to me. I'm like, as I'm looking at it and thinking about it, I'm like, you know, your nostrils flare and you get hot right here. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill somebody. But I fixed it. And it's fine. So I have one more repeat. I just put it away. I have one more repeat. No. I have one more chart left. The chevron edge. And I am finito. So I'm hoping to have it done by next week. I don't know if that's really going to happen because there's a lot of stitches here. So this is my yarn, the Ewetopia sock, Lambstrings Ewetopia sock in the Ode to Virginia colorway, which is like becoming one of my favorite colorways. It knits up so cool. And the black is Dream in Color Smooshy in Black Parade. Bam. Which I might run out of. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get all the way to the bottom of that chevron lace border, and I'm going to probably wind up casting off in the Ode to Virginia. So I don't know how that's going to look. It's, you know, it's a very sweet, like, it's a very elegant shawl, and I'm doing it in such crazy colors that I don't know if that's going to work. So we'll see. It's enormous. It's not going to fit my blocking board. I'm going to have to pin it to the damn grass again. Should we talk about the gas? So actually, I should actually talk about, I had gotten the Chiagu, which is also on this shawl, needles for my birthday. And the interchangeable lace cable set comes with, one side is like your small needles, and the other side in the zip case is the larger needles. And it comes with 3 cable needles. No. Scratch that. It comes with 3 interchangeable lace cables for each set. So you have 3 for the small needles and 3 for the large needles. And of course, they give you 6, and I was doing this and I was like, I need more. So on Amazon, you can buy Chiagu cable replacements and others. So I bought a 50-inch for the smalls. Thank God. This thing, it still doesn't fit. It's crazy.
Yeah, it still doesn't.
It still doesn't fit it, but you can get long ones for Magic Loop, like extra long ones for Magic Loop. So I just wanted to share that because that actually should have been under acquisitions.
That's okay.
We have no show notes today, so we're like all over the place,
winging it.
Anyway, that's that. You have another one?
Yeah. I actually have a few, but the ones I actually worked on. Okay, I remember what I did. Okay. So, I am knitting Owlet by... Did I put you on the spot there?
Kate Davies.
There you go.
I was in the middle of
drinking.
Owlet by Kate Davies.
By Kate Davies. I'm knitting this for one of my friends. She wants to give it as a gift to her sister-in-law, who is having a baby girl. And I
Such
have
a nice
this
color.
done. So this is 6 inches up, and of the body. I'm doing 6 month. It's the smallest size. So I've already separated for the arms.
That's separated for the arms already?
Yep.
Little baby.
It's gonna be little.
Doesn't this make you want to lose weight and make small things for yourself?
Get it done real quick.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I put these little steppies here because I needed the needles.
You gotta just keep buying more needles.
So they're on hold.
These are the shorties, right? The
Yes, I'm
Knit Pick
using the
shorties.
shorties.
I really want to try those, but they don't have Knit Pick shorties.
Oh, and this is Bernat
Chunky, baby Chunky,
Baby Chunky.
acrylic.
Softy baby. Or something, whatever. Chunky.
You were saying last week that it was like unenjoyable.
Yeah, it's
The yarn. The knit is great.
okay. It's I don't know. It's not terrible, I guess, but it's a little plasticky feeling. It is plastic, but it's acrylic.
It is what it
is. Yeah.
It's for a baby. We were saying that baby's gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't know. To me, to start adding on the sleeves, I'm like, that doesn't look like enough. But it measures what it's supposed to, so whatever.
it's a
We'll
baby.
see. It's a baby's thing.
So
I got
if you messed up, then it'll be a crop top.
One sleeve. Completely done to wear. I have to add it on.
Oh,
Can you
oh my God! I really can't.
It is a knit. And then this
Done.
is how far I am on the second sleeve.
That's gonna be really cute.
Yeah, so.
All right. Are you gonna pre-wash it before you give it to her?
I don't know. Should I?
I don't know. I've never knit for a baby before. Like I've never knit for a baby gift before. Do you? If anybody who's watching, I know a lot of people knit a lot of baby items. How many of you pre-wash before you give it as a gift? I'd love to know.
I've knit
Because I
baby
always think
things
about
and
that.
I never pre-wash.
Never.
Never. No.
I think like I would, because I have animals in my house. So I would pre-wash it and then just like throw it in the bag or throw it in a box or something. Or I like to soften it or help soften it. I'm just curious. So if you have an answer, comment below where our show notes are, which we forgot to say. Our show notes are down here. Always.
And when I don't forget, you can also find them in her Ravelry group. I can't honestly remember if I did last week.
Because you know what else happens? I don't know if you did.
I don't know.
I do all the the editing and whatnot, and, like I put the pictures in and the text and everything else. But then when you upload on YouTube, it takes forever to process. Forever. Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Sandlot. It does. It takes hours for it to process, and then it takes another hour or two to upload to like HD status. So if I don't wait, like I used to just let it like upload and put it on public, but if it's not HD, then you're looking at it at like 360 DPI, and the quality is terrible. So I wait. So once it finally is uploaded, sometimes it happens like in the middle of the night, and I forget to text you and tell you. Yeah.
You forgot to tell me about the last one, but
I did.
Someone, Monty-Knits, I think, posted
Yeah.
that she was watching it. And I was like, hey, it's up!
I don't tell Jaymie, and she's supposed to do the show notes in the Ravelry group.
There it is!
I'm very irresponsible. I should just tell you, like, I might upload overnight. I don't know.
We totally reached 300 subscribers.
We did!
Yay! Thank you! Oh, that is a colorful one.
Yeah, I didn't do much work on this one either because I think I devoted a lot of time to the unicorn along because I wanted to show that I actually did something on that, and then I started the knits.
So also you're dying a lot.
And I was dying a lot this week. So yeah, I'm still working on and really excited about my Exploration Station shawl by Stephen West. So I think I literally did like 6 rows since the last time you guys saw it, and I don't have a progress keeper on
I
it.
love those colors. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
It is.
I'm really excited about it. It's different. It's so like it's really bright for me. It's really bright for me. So this is also part of a knit-along in my one of my Facebook groups. So hopefully I will have that done close to the cutoff date. I think it's a September. It also ends in September. So we'll see. I'm so excited about it. I don't care if I'm in the running for prizes or anything like that.
I'll be quite honest. When you first showed me the colors, I was like, okay, Shada.
Were you really? All right. This is okay. Well, I'm like I said to Jaymie, what do you think? Honestly, such a liar. Like seriously.
But are you glad I didn't say anything? It looks good.
I don't know.
I remember.
I wish you weren't such a liar.
And thinking like, yeah.
No, seriously. You have to tell me these things.
But it looks good. It looks good.
Well, it does now. I'm never going to trust Jaymie again, ever.
She's not whatever I said.
I'm going to have to ask her husband.
I'm going to be like, are you serious?
I'm going to be like, how do you know when your wife is lying? Like, does she do anything with her face? And I'm going to ask her questions. I'm going to be like, looking at her face. Anyway, color A is the first color. I think I'm going to put up the picture. I should say where everything is, but this is A, B, C, and D, and then I have a 5th color in there because, like,
why not?
You see all my nasty little ends? I hate weaving in ends, so this is great. So my color A is Ewetopia sock, Lambstrings Ewetopia sock in the Black Cat colorway. Color B is Tralala sock in the Glow Getter colorway. Color C is Ewetopia sock in the Annabelle Lee colorway. And color D is Tralala sock in the Mystic colorway. So those are all my hand-dyed yarns.
They look beautiful together.
Thank you.
After I lied.
Color E is some Knit Picks hot pink. It has a name. The hot pink has a name, and I can't remember what it is. But if you're curious and you like the way it looks, then the only mod that I made was the 5th color, which for every wedge, if you have the pattern, you know what I'm talking about. Every wedge is separated in the design. So the first 2 rows are that color. That's it. That's all I did. I didn't do anything different.
What's up with the safety pin?
The safety pin is there because, because, I know, such a gift for lying to me. The safety pin is there because when I first started and I didn't have a back, I didn't know which side was the back and the front.
So
I just never took it off. Now I can tell this is the front, this is the back, because you can see those extra stripes in the garter stitch, but before that, when I was just doing
I was looking at it like, did she drop some stitches?
No, I didn't. I just was like, I'm not going to be able to tell, because it's back-to-back garter.
Yeah.
The whole thing is garter. This is a great knit, by the way. It's short rows, and I think like for
short rows and changing the colors make things fly.
They fly. I mean, I say that now. I don't know when I get to the bottom, everything gets huge.
Well, it's like the Aluna shawl is massive,
yes.
But it's all done in short rows.
It's all done in
short rows.
And
it's got the stripes, and it goes like this.
Yep, and you were saying that when you were knitting it, you were like really. Like you kept saying,
yeah,
like that was one of like
get bored with
attractions to it.
Yeah, I did not get bored with it.
And I agree. That's the same thing is happening with this. It's a fun knit. And you can do so many. You can do all. There's so many different like ways to do it. I think originally, it's like I said, it's just 4 colors. But somebody asked me how I picked the colors for that, and
like this.
Well, you know. If Jamie's being honest, then she would say that I just went like this.
Did you hear that?
I don't care. We're not BKFs right now.
I love you.
You're a liar. So yeah, basically just Jamie's having some acid digestive.
I'm drinking ginger ale. The bubblies. The bubblies are.
She's got some bubblies. Yeah, so I had 2 colors that I definitely wanted to use that were in my stash, and then I just dyed colors around it. That's how
works.
I did it. And there were, like, that Glow Getter, that crazy neon color, I've been dying to use that. So,
It looks.
I was like, I'm using it.
Crazy good.
Everything is like a green undertone, like a greenish undertone, and then there's like that hot pink. So it's good.
It looks good.
It's in my custom You So and So bag. Ghost bunnies. I love this bag. I'm going to show the inside again. I can't get enough of it. Dandelions. These bags are made so well. Like, right?
Yeah, they're nice
They're
and padded.
thick. And they're like, there's like a nice little layer. I don't even know. I shouldn't say there's a layer of padding in there. It feels like there is. It's thick. You know?
It's nice.
It's not flimsy. With Sarah's stuff, actually, it's really cool. You can get, obviously you can get made to order bags, and she's got, like, the ready-to-ship ones. You can add for, like, a small fee, like a little matching pouch, like a little matching notions pouch. It's really, like, and you can add that on, I think it's just, like, in an accessories area. I don't know where it is in her shop, but you can add it on, and she'll custom make that. Takes a little bit longer, but it's worth it, I think.
It was really well made.
I know.
I'm gonna get one of them. Oh, we get to meet her too then, right?
I know! Oh, she's gonna think I'm so annoying. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, Sarah! Let's be friends!
Be friends with everyone. Oh, so I was watching Legacy Knits. I'm catching up on my podcast because I'm like way behind. Not their most recent one, the one right before it. She's knitting with your yarn. I was like, oh, she's making a sock out of
She is.
yarn.
Sue is making the Jelly Roll socks with the Ode to Virginia colorway, which is from the shawl that I just showed you guys.
Which those socks are cool too. I was like, oh,
yeah.
that's interesting.
I'm not a sock person, but I have to tell you, if I decided to knit another pair of socks, I would probably do the Jelly Rolls because they're small and they're interesting.
Well,
I forget who they're by.
I'm waiting on yarn to come. It's been a few weeks.
What'd you
Died to order yarn.
from where?
I might not tell you.
What? You are not my friend anymore. I need a new friend.
I did actually tell you a while ago. You just forget.
Yeah, well. All right,
Well, and I actually didn't
in
really
the
order
market
it
for a
from
new
mine.
BKL. If anybody wants it, I might have you fill out a form.
Fill out a form.
Doesn't anybody want it? I don't think anybody's going to.
I had to fill out a form. It was a very extensive interview.
Yeah, it was like an essay question and everything.
No, but my mom's actually ordering it. It's
Don't tell me. Oh damn. Oh yeah, that's right.
I told you though.
You did.
I'm getting the this serious color.
I
think it was
I
serious.
haven't bought yarn. Like I haven't really bought yarn in such a long time, and like I feel like I'm like owe myself a awesome skein of yarn and another progress keeper. Yeah.
I feel like there's so many people I want to buy yarn from. Like, I want to get, like, Hedgehog. I want to get Yarn Ink. I want to get...
Yarn Ink.
I've already got Lolo Did It, so I've got her, like... It's terrible to say off my list, but I tried her yarn. I've got colorways from her. I've got, like, a list of people. Like, I need to get a skein from her and her. And
Circus Tonic. Every time I go on to Circus Tonic, I can't ever, like, catch an update. I want one of hers.
And, like, I know
the lemonade
I'm, like,
shop.
missing 10 million people. Like, they're all on my Instagrams. I'm like, I want you all. Like, just all of your yarn.
Yeah.
Like, Bull and Vine.
Yeah.
But will she be at that thing?
I don't
know.
No.
She might be at that thing. If she's not, then...
Yeah, Bull and Vine is based out of Brooklyn, New York, and that's where the Kings County Fiber Festival is, so I think...
Nothing has said she would be there, and she hasn't said she would be there, so she's probably...
If you are in the area, if you're in the New York area, or if you are planning to attend the Kings County Fiber Festival in Brooklyn, New York, you can go to their website, and they should have a list of current vendors. I think that they might still be accepting applications, but if you're curious as to who's going to be there, and we can check too, but yeah, you should go on there and check it out and see if there's any awesome dyers that you might like want to take a trip to New York to see. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, anyway, I've been saving my sock knitting for that, so I'm going to wait for that to come, and I'm going to knit a pair of socks with it. I'm going to put it in my Harry Potter bag that's up there.
Oh, yes.
You can see Hermione.
Harry Potter.
But it's over there, so my Harry Potter inspired yarn is going to go into my Harry Harry Potter inspired bag. Maybe I'll even do the Molly Weasley.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it called? Mrs. Weasley's Everyday
Mrs.
Socks
Weasley's Everyday Socks.
Maybe I'll do those.
Yeah.
It'll just be all Harry Potter. Why not?
I really want to get a skein of hedgehog fibers. Sock yarn. I'm like dying to get my hands on something like that, and I've narrowed it down to either the birthday cake colorway or Fool's Gold, which is awesome. It's so not me, but I love it. Okay, I think those might have been all my whips.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh my god, we were still on whips. What are we gonna do next? Because we don't have enough projects, I feel like.
Yeah, we need to cast them all on. Well, I have yarn for a cardigan that I'm going to knit.
Which, the Nimbus, right?
Yeah.
Is that by me?
No, it might be by me. I just cricked my neck. Did we show this last time? I can't remember.
No, you showed Zarzamora the last time. This is insanely beautiful.
This is Nimbus Gray. It's a Malabrigo. Ba-doom.
Ba-doom.
Malabrigo Rios. And this is the Nimbus Gray.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
And I don't know, there's the Nimbus 2000 in Harry Potter. Probably not inspired by Harry Potter, but it's just what it makes me think of. I'm like, Nimbus!
Not a cloud or anything, not science.
No, it's not cloud. Why would it be clouds? It's
science!
It's a broom. But, so, Nimbus Gray. I think I'm gonna do the Lenny cardigan out of it. So that'll probably actually be casted on soon, because, well, it's getting chilly again.
Yeah.
And then, I'll have it done in time for summer.
Yeah. When it'll be extra special fun to take photos.
So,
I ordered...
That will be it eventually.
I ordered Baracco Vintage in... I think I said this the last week. I've ordered Baracco Vintage in the Wisteria colorway, brand new grayish purple, because, it's a problem. It's a problem. I have a lot of problems.
Oh, gray purple.
It's a gray purple. So I special ordered that from the yarn shop in which I sell some of my yarn. So I'm waiting for that to come in. So I don't know... when you order from these large companies, it's like a pain in the butt. You have to have like a minimum, and so I don't know when that's coming. But as soon as it does, I will be knitting the Stonewall cardigan by Alicia Plummer. So I'm excited about that.
A few people are doing that, actually.
Are they really?
Stonewall.
No. You know people are doing the stone cutter cardigan.
Oh, stone cutter.
Pullover.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. All right, never mind.
That pullover is gorgeous.
It's nice. And there's so many nice things. Yeah. And
I don't look good in a tremendous amount of cables. Like, they make me look They make me look like a football player. But if they didn't, I would be knitting that. Like,
you're so teeny though.
No, they make me look very strange. I'm not I can't wear a lot of cables. I love to knit it. Maybe I'll knit it for somebody else.
That face in you.
I'll just think about knitting it for myself. Yeah. That's that. Yeah, and then I wanted to talk about, if you guys don't know, then you should be following him on Instagram, but Anthony Castellina, the designer of the Aluna shawl that Jaymie had knit for the Lolo Did It knit-along, has designed a new shawl, a new crescent. I think it's a crescent shawl. It's called Venti. Holy...
It's nice.
I want to knit that. And I need to take a break from shawls, because I need a break from shawls. I need a sweater, and I need my mitts. And I need something, whatever I'm working on now. I have 2 shawls on the needles. I keep messing up the lace on it. Like, I need a break from shawls. But I really want to knit that. That's a nice one.
I really want that one.
Yeah. When I'm ready to pick up shawls again and fingering weight and stuff like that, that's the one I will be picking up. Mm-hmm. So I want Fool's Gold for that, because it's beautiful. It's true.
It is a very nice one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Well, we were going to talk about a knitting book. Or a book of the week, because we said we were going to do that, and we
were going to. Yeah. All right, well, there is a movie coming out, And it's a scary movie, and I'm not one for scary movies. I do not like scary movies. I can't do it.
You can do it.
But I love scary books.
Yeah.
I do. I love the creeper books. I love it.
I just get, like, there's no background music to jump out at you.
Yeah, it's not, something can't go, you know, like, that's, I hate that in movies.
What do you hate?
I hate when it gets so suspenseful and you're sitting there and you're watching a movie like this and something just fucking jumps out.
But you're not supposed to do it. All right.
I hate that. Heart attack moments.
When you're watching a scary movie, okay, and the music stops, go like this. If the background music stops, something's going to scare you.
Even like Game of Thrones. Like, all right, if you haven't watched it by now,
spoiler alert if you haven't.
But like when the dog was right here at Ramsay's face and like I screamed when the dog went,
well, 5 of us are sitting in the living room and we knew it was going to happen, okay? It was not like, it didn't just go blah like that, right? There was actual, like, it was leading up to exactly what was going to happen.
You knew what was going to happen.
But I was sitting, like Seth is sitting between me and Jaymie on the couch. And I swear I could feel your body tense up, like through Seth. And, like, so the dog does what it does. And all of a sudden, Jaymie is, like that.
And meanwhile, I'm already watching like this. Like, they're going to show something I don't want to see.
Yeah, she screamed.
I screamed.
She knew it was going to happen, and she still screamed.
I knew it was going to happen, and I screamed. I can't take fast things like that. Like, oh my god, like, for a long time, when, like, they had those things going through the internet where you would be watching a video like this, I would not watch anyone's videos.
The little kitten videos.
And, like, the little maze game.
I still scroll.
I can't.
No, I still scroll, like, ahead if I think, like, that might happen to me. I just go ahead and I'm like, okay, no, it didn't.
That traumatized
now I can
me
watch the kitten play with the string.
For a long time, I couldn't watch anyone's videos. I would not watch the videos because I thought something was going to scream at me. And it's not scary, but it's just that
quick,
like,
unexpected.
sudden, like, that gets to me. And it's not like, I go, if they didn't have that in scary movies, I would be able to watch them.
But then they wouldn't be
have
scary.
Nightmares. I know. It's just, I can't take that. I can't do that. Can't do it.
I can watch scary movies. Like, when the music stops, I go like this or whatever. I'm not, like, a huge fan, but I can sit and watch a scary movie. Balloons popping. Like, one balloon popping. I can't handle it. And it's a very weird thing to have, like, but, like, I can't handle it. There's suspense with that, because there's no music. So, like, the balloon could pop anytime when a kid is playing with it, or, like, when a kid is going like this to the balloon, and it's like, I'm like, so at Jamie's son's birthday last week, I was having a really hard time. It's like, her daughter was playing with the balloon, and she fell asleep on the couch, hugging the balloon like this, and I was like, cringing. I cannot handle a balloon pops and I'm like,
Like, she would sit on the bench like this next to Shanna.
And holding the balloon, and I was like,
and she'd be like, it's Shanna.
I know.
It's Shanna.
I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad because they're playing with the balloons, and I was like, go play in the playroom.
Did you know she asked me if I could blow up a balloon for her this morning, and I told her no, and Shanna's coming over.
Train them now. Train them now. I can't handle it. Like, the suspense of a balloon popping any second upsets me terribly. Then she was like, can I bring it to bed? I'm like, she was like, she knew.
All about the
balloon. She knew. Yeah.
She was getting to Shanna.
She was like, I want to destroy her life. Yeah. It was really bad. So everybody's always like, when you have kids and you have your kids' birthday parties, what are you going to do? It's like, we're not going to have balloons.
Well, you could always get those, do the helium ones bother you? Like the, what do they call those? Like the shiny ones.
I don't think so. I've never seen one pop, but it's just like when, like, you're squeezing it or something, like, no. Seth's brother says he's going to bring over, like, 100 balloons. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'll kill you. Kill you. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about this book.
Yeah, this book. So there's a movie coming out called, what was it called? Shut In. And I saw it on Facebook, and I'm watching the trailer for it, and it really reminded me of a book I had read, and so now I want to see this movie first scary movie I've wanted to see in a long time. And, it reminded me of this book. So this is Winter People. And it was really good, The Winter People. I had never heard of her before. I was just in Barnes & Noble and saw it and read it and was like, that sounds creepy. I'm going to like that.
It says it's crisp, mysterious, and scary, reminiscent of Stephen King, but not Stephen,
I love
not
Stephen
Stephen
King.
King. Yeah. Some secrets never die. That's the...
Oh, are you going to read it all?
No. Some secrets never die.
West Hall, Vermont.
No.
Has always
In a
been
world.
town of strange disappearances. I don't know. It was really
Anyway.
good. It's a national bestseller.
Yeah.
So other people like it too, not just me.
Yeah, you're finally not the only one.
It had a lot, the movie had a lot in common, like a lot of the same themes as this book. And I really liked this book. It was creepy, it was well written, and I liked the creepy shit.
How long did it take you to read it? Because that's been like floating around the living room for a little while. Like when I come over, I always see it like around.
When I actually picked it up and read it,
Yeah.
I read it within a week. That's not fast.
All right, I'm listening to an audiobook that's taking me over a month.
It's rather small. I mean, this is only...
Oh yeah, it's real small.
374 pages.
Like I couldn't get through like a Goosebumps book right now. Like it'd be like, it's so long.
We got some Goosebumps books sitting downstairs.
I know. That's why it made me think of that.
But it was really good. I recommend it for people who like books with a little bit of creep factor in it. It was really good. And went to the library, and I also got another one of my favorite books.
You hear all the heaviness of the books on the side? That's what she's got.
I love the Hannibal Lecter books.
That's what it says. I'm like reading it Hannibal.
Hannibal.
I'm like, wait a minute. Is that
I love them. I used to own them, but we had them in storage when we moved into the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And like I had two huge bins full of books in storage, and they all got ruined.
From what?
Mold.
Oh.
Yeah, some moisture got trapped in there, and they got all moldy. So
thank God for the
these
library.
books. Yeah. So that's a little thicker.
That's
better.
I know. I'm like, nope.
I can't wait to read this again.
So
And that's my thing. Like I read books over and over and over.
See,
and
that's
over.
cool. Like I can't even get through. Like I can't even really get through a book. I feel like I read. Like, you read probably a lot faster than me, which is why you can get through them. And yeah, all I would need is practice. But it takes me a long time to get through a book.
I feel like I don't read that fast. I just get absorbed. So, like, for instance, like when the last Harry Potter book came out, I started reading it. We got it at midnight. We went to Kmart.
Oh, I have to go to Kmart today.
Huh?
Don't let me forget.
I won't. Went to Kmart, we got it. And my husband and I, we each got a copy. We weren't husband and wife then.
So they didn't share books. Now they share books.
No. Well, we both had to read it at the same time, see? So we couldn't share a book.
Had to.
So...
You couldn't just read it to him. That's what I have to do with Seth. I have to read him a book.
No, that's how I got him to read the Harry Potter books. I started reading, we were hanging out, and I just started reading the first one, and, like, after the first chapter, he's like, all right. Keep reading. So, like, I started reading it at midnight. I went to bed at 4. Woke up at 6. So I was going to my grandma's house for the day. And she reads. So this is where it worked out. I got into the car. My mom was driving. So I read in the car. Got to my grandma's. Hello, I made my cup of coffee. Read the whole day. Read on the car ride back.
Being antisocial with your family.
No, because my grandma does the same thing. So it works.
Why don't you go over her house?
Yeah. We sit there and we read together.
I got to hang out with Jamie's grandma last weekend, too.
So, it was nice. Like, I finished that book in a day.
Jesus. Yeah. I can't.
Like, a little after dinner, I finished it. And, like, this is how I was eating dinner.
Pig.
Like this. Like, that's what I do, though, when I read. Like, I get absorbed, and I cannot put it down. It's so hard for me to put a book down.
I wish that I, like, got into books like that. And, like, millions and millions of other people, and it's not like it's that difficult to understand, but there are certain movies that will always be as funny as the first time I saw them. Whatever, it's a classic, The Birdcage.
Mm-hmm.
I could watch that movie I was almost like, I could watch that movie and rewind it and then watch it again.
You don't rewind anymore.
I can't do that because VHS players are nowhere. But I can watch The Birdcage. Like,
you know,
it's always as funny as the first time I saw it.
I've
Agador
seen
Spartacus.
that movie multiple times. I don't think I've ever seen it from start to finish straight through.
Well, we can do that if you want.
We can do that. I can do that, yeah.
I'm gonna watch The Birdcage again today.
Like, I've seen it multiple times, but I always either catch the beginning, can't finish it, or catch the end, didn't get the beginning, you know? Like,
yeah, I know.
I've never seen it sitting
you have to,
straight through.
like, but that's it. I get absorbed, like you do with the book. Like, I can't watch movies like that. I can't, like, it can't be broken like that. I am sitting, and that's it. And if I have to pee, then I hold it, for the most part.
It's a nice thing with books. You can take it with you to the toilet.
I know. Gross. I'm never borrowing Jamie's books. But yeah, The Birdcage, Tropic Thunder, I can watch over and over again.
Oh my God, Tropic Thunder.
Because it's so stupid.
You know, I was
funny.
just thinking about
And the Big
that the
Lebowski.
other day. I was thinking about
Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr. And I was thinking of his role, and I was like, it's so funny.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But it's very good. So yeah, so maybe we'll watch The Birdcage this week.
Invite me over. I'll come watch it with you. The Birdcage.
Yeah. So Jaymie, have you been doing like a lot of sewing this week?
No, actually, I haven't done anything. But I've got this from the library. See, this is what the library's good for.
Books.
Stitch by stitch.
Yeah.
Learn how to sew.
Learn how to sew. Even though Jamie's bags already look like she sews professionally.
No. Need help. Always need help. So this has... Showing my bag. Oh, look at that cute little shirt. Like, it's got a lot of projects in it, and I imagine it's got a lot of, like, tips and everything, and this is how you use a sewing machine. Well, I know how to use a sewing machine, but...
Oh, so you can skip that chapter.
I can! But, like, you know, it's got, like adding zippers. You know,
See, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that, like,
stuff.
little things like that.
So, and I also got another tip book, because, like I talked about a while ago, with spinning yarn, not exactly sure how to finish it, so I got this.
Yeah.
And I already looked through it, and it tells you. It tells you what to do, and that's what I need. I need someone to tell me what to do. So, like, I feel like I watch 10 million videos, and people always skip over, like, this is what you do when it runs out. They always skip over that. I don't know why. It's always, this is how you spin, and they show you how to spin, all right? And then, this is what you do when you're all done. It's already all done, and looks, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, but how did you get from that to that?
Yeah.
What did you do?
So that's really good that you're going to...
So, I'm going to look through that.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's got, like, machine spinning and all that. I don't have one of them.
Yeah, well, but that's good because...
But this has everything. It's got drop spindle in here. It's got the machine one and the implying whatever the hell it is.
Well, we'll find out because we'll read it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, like, yes, this is also a sort of spinning and beginner sewing podcast because Jaymie has been doing both. But there's going to be episodes in between where we don't talk about it for a while because it's, you know, there's a lot going on.
And, like, I'm dyeing yarn now.
Yeah, Jamie's dyeing yarn now.
I'm going to open an Etsy shop, so that takes a lot of time.
I know, I have to buy some yarn for you before you list it.
My mom bought yarn for me already. I'm like, I didn't even get it from the shop yet.
I know, there's a colorway that she has that I need. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet, so I haven't picked a base. But... between everything that Jaymie does...
This even tells you how to dye.
Oh, there's a dyeing chapter!
Yeah, let's see. Dyeing.
No, but that's great. Is it roving? Like how to dye roving?
Yeah, it is roving.
Perhaps I shall be reading this chapter.
Do you want to? You want to learn how to dye roving?
Kind of, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's going to be episodes in between where we don't discuss that sort of thing. But we try to give you a hint in the beginning of the episode if we're going to talk about that or not. Yeah, I don't have any yarn to show for a shop update this week because I'm getting ready for so many things. I've kind of just been listing everything like in a big spurt as I go. So I don't have anything with me now. I did add a couple of project bags to the shop. I have some of these available. So if you're interested, these are zip bags with little handles, going to be magical, and some... little embellishments on the zipper there. This is an alpaca with a unicorn horn. So, yeah, these are all, it's not, I didn't like hand paint every single one of them. It's my design, but they're heat transfers to the canvas bags. So, check them out because they can be made really easily. I just don't make them to order. So, that's it. That's the only addition that I have to show for my shop this week. Everything else is already in there. So, if you're interested in seeing stuff or buying stuff, then you need to go down there and get it because stuff's flying out of the shop right now.
It's good.
It's September. It's September, so stuff is flying out of the shop. So, get to it. Get to it. I don't think that we have it. I don't have anything else.
Oh, I do.
Oh my God, we should have talked about this in the beginning.
Yeah, we should have. I totally forgot about it. So Thursday, I released my hat pattern on Ravelry.
Yay!
So sweet.
Yes, and I forgot my hat, but I did make this hat, and I have yarn to make another one.
It's slightly slouchy. Yeah. And it's made out of Quince and Co's Owl Tweet.
This is the J colorway. Yeah.
I released my first pattern.
Yay! Butter Mellow.
Butter Mellow.
LeslieJeanKnits, right? Yeah. No.
No, JaymieM.
JaymieM. Well, yeah. I don't know what just happened there. Jaymie Moore. Yeah, so she's got two of them. So Jaymie made two. I'm going to wear this one.
So this is the Plymouth Andean Chunky?
No.
No, Andean Alpaca.
Nope.
What was it called? Well, anyway, it's discontinued.
Yeah, this yarn is discontinued.
Yeah.
This was the one that Jaymie originally made.
This was the original. And they discontinued my yarn. It's got little... Now, it looks slouchier, but when you actually put them side by side, they're the same length. It's just that this is such a, like a softer...
It's just a softer base.
Yeah, softer base.
I think it does have some alpaca in it. I think it was the Donegal, something like
Donegal tweed.
Donegal tweed.
That's what it was. The Plymouth Donegal tweed.
Yeah.
And I put a big old pom-pom on it because why not?
Yeah. The pom-pom is optional, of course. Jaymie was saying that the yardage required for it, and if you haven't watched the other ones, then you don't know this, but this took one ball, right, of the Quince and Co, and this took one ball.
It's 120 yards is the least amount you will need, which is one ball of the Owl Tweet in Quince and Co. I made it. I used only one ball
for this, and I did the same.
Shanna test knit it for me, and it only took her one ball. But then I had another test knitter. She needed to order another one.
Right.
So it depends how you knit.
If you think that your gauge is looser than normal, or if you find that for other projects you are having to buy additional yarn, then just stay safe and buy two balls. Because you know what, even if you don't use the second ball, you will for something.
If you want to chance it and only buy one, then
that's fine.
But I do recommend in yardage. I think I put like 120 to 200 yards. Because also if you wanted to add a pom pom, you need another skein.
Right.
So
I like this color. I made it.
A nice color.
I made it in the buffalo plaid colorway, which is a dark. It's like this color. It's a dark red. Ooh, I look so like Christmas now. I wish I had my sweater. I made it in a color similar to this, and then I had purchased a color similar to the Cascade Sport that you have right there. Cement, I think it's called. I think I bought regular owl in cement from Quince and Co. So. Go to Ravelry, support Jaymie's first pattern because this is really a nice knit. It is a worsted weight yarn. You don't have to use these yarns. No. Just keep in mind that if you substitute, of course, it's going to have your gauge is going to be different, or the drape might be different. This is like a stiffer wool.
Yeah, like these two, they're different drapes.
Yep.
But I did not change anything, and they came out to pretty much the same size.
Exactly.
This one just has a pump.
So go down there and get it. Because it's awesome. People were asking me about this like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Yep. Butter Mellow.
Butter Mellow by Jaymie Moore.
Yay. Oh, my mom, it's shipped. That means my nomadic yarn's on the way.
Nomadic yarn. Your mom said too. It's shipped.
In caps. It's shipped. Because, she dies to order, and she does say it will take me 3 to 5 weeks. So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a long.
Well, I mean,
you know what? When
think
your
about
shop
what
is
her yarn
busy,
looks like. It's striped. Like
yeah,
the
it's
amount
striped.
of work that must go into it. Is
I don't do
insane.
self-striping yarns, so I have no idea like the work that is entailed to do that, or like what the difference is in the work.
Imagine like
what
she does.
And you know what?
to
She's
do
so
that.
busy. She's so busy. Like right now, my lead time for custom orders is 1 to 3 weeks, and depending on how complicated the colorway is, or if somebody just ordered something, I was literally just putting it in the dye bath, so I was like, yeah, she's gonna get it quick. But I have like even feeling like sometimes I get like a few orders at once, and I'm like, can I get this done in 3 weeks? Like, so. You hear your daughter?
I hear. Yeah,
Or is she outside?
Yeah.
She's like, I hear them. Yeah.
Have we ever told where we're filming from since we moved inside?
This is Jaymie's bedroom.
This is my bedroom.
Has a freaking fireplace.
Yeah, it does. Electric fireplace.
Whatever, it's a fireplace. Yes, this is Jaymie's beautiful bedroom. This is where the magic happens.
The magic.
Anyway, we should go.
On that note.
We're gonna go now. So yeah, guys, thanks for spending some time with us. Join our Cal because you are gonna want to knit those things.
Knit some mitts with us.
Yeah,
we're gonna have prizes to give away at the end. And yeah,
and we're having fun. People are having fun.
There's been chatter in the chatter thread, and
people are knitting some beautiful.
And who doesn't like mittens?
They're knitting some beautiful mitts, and people are finding mitts like in the woodwork, like stuff that I haven't even seen, and they're coming out with it. And I'm
gotta add that to my favorites.
Yeah,
add that to my favorites.
So it's really, really fun, and it's a practical knit. So join us.
Yes, join us. If it's your first time watching, subscribe.
Yes.
Join our Ravelry group. Thank you for watching.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yes.
So see you next week. Bye. Are you ready? Yes. This is our podcast. Okay. What do I say? What do I say? Why am I? Who are we? What are we doing? All right. Yeah, I'm done. Oh my God, we were still on whips. We've been talking about whips for.
How long have we been going? Oh wow,
we're over 2 hours.
Not 2 hours.
Oh no, we're
an hour. And I'm like, they don't know why I'm doing this. All right, so the reason why I'm doing this is because right here on the iPad, you guys can't see it, but we can see it. It's how long we've been recording for.
Yes, and it says 1 minute.
1 hour, Shanna.
Jamie's gonna be in the market for a new best friend.